inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the two-point attempt is turned aside. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And he returns this to the 22. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Rodgers going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. 20, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you get... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
I think they're going to have to make some decisions here. That's a 2nd fumble here in the 1st quarter. And what I mean by that is, do you have the confidence to stay with him? Or are you going to have to make a change and maybe go to someone else?
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Jameis to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Play action now, Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, a 1-yard touchdown reception, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Lutz with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this 1st half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the 1st as another kickoff is away from the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Deontay Hardy deep for New Orleans. Fielded at the 20. Oh, what a move. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Winston now to throw on first down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jameis Winston, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Now Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. On second down, it's Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. A nice pickup of 17 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, 42 yards. And the Packers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Crosby connects on the extra point, and they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And some space here. There he goes, right side. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. 124 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A 10th carry for Kamara. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Try to pound it in. Kamara slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Alvin Kamara on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz good on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 30.